Statistically, your mother is more likely to beat you than your father. She's more likely to beat you on a daily basis than your father. Men are abused because of, very specifically, female predators. This doesn't just hurt men, though. This hurts women, too. Why is it so hard to be heard as a woman when you're raped? Well, probably because you're poor. That's what it comes down to. You are poor, probably not that good looking. So people are less likely to care. But they still care more than if it happens to a man. What would it take for people to actually care about sexual assault against men? It would take somebody like Johnny Depp claiming that he was raped. Well, there's a lot of guys that I have recorded on my YouTube channel that spoke about how their mother was their predator. I've had a few women tell me that their mother was their predator, and I'm not talking about just physical, I'm talking about sexual as well. We could see how many female teachers are getting away with this. Let's talk about female educators and people in child care. Brenda Griffith of Alliance, Nebraska, was having sex with a 14-year-old boy. She got 8 months. That's what the average is for a woman. For a female sexual predator, 8 months. There was a 31-year-old got pregnant by a 13-year-old in Colorado. She didn't even serve that. Dana Jeffson texted an inappropriate message to an underage boy. Should not have done it. He served 9 months. 9 months for a text message. Whereas those women got less than slaps on the wrist. This is a disgusting country. And we're supposed to feel sorry for female predators. Every female predator deserves sympathy. She's a victim. She's a victim. Look at Natalie Bollinger. Strung out on fucking drugs. And who is it that takes the abuse? Me. Who were her predators, by the way? Tim Beeson, Ted Bollinger, Troy Bollinger, Rose M. Kelly, Denise M. Kelly, Danica Garner, Rochelle Shelley Campbell. Her own family. Who helped Ted Bollinger to get away with that shit? Her own family. And y'all turned a blind eye while these people did horrible things, not just in real life, but also that slander on the internet that none of you cared about. You just wanted to use that fuel as an excuse to hurt me. What did my friends care? I got a penis. I don't matter. I'm not on their priority list. Not even if I fucking pay them, which I didn't have the money to do, but I had to anyway. I can't do this, Sean. I'm too broke. I'm too broke. You're too broke to tell the fucking truth? Seriously? Maybe if you drank less. There's a lot of people in Chapel, Nebraska spend over double every month on alcohol at the bar than I get in a month in disability. Meanwhile, my rights as a disabled person are completely ignored. Until it benefits my predators. Most of my predators were women. I did have male predators, but they were specifically predatory towards me over women. Many of the women who were predatory towards me, it was because they're friends with some of my predators who were women. And many of them, it's because they're friends with drug dealers who were my predators. Drug dealers like Alicia Bollinger, Natalie Bollinger, and Maddie Boa. I've been showing for 6 years why it is that a disabled and homeless person cannot go to the hospital or to the police. You need a friend or family member who actually cares about you. The friend or family member who has actually taken the time to understand you instead of talk over you and tell you they understand. No, you don't. Not if you're talking over me. You've got no clue what's going on because you're constantly talking over me, letting me know that I don't matter to you. Well, if I don't matter to you, then why should I pretend that you matter to me? You do matter to me. But you're not the only one, and you being a selfish piece of shit doesn't help your cause in the least bit. Idiots calling me selfless. No, I'm not. I am not selfless. And then later on, when I tell the truth about them, oh, Sean, you're so selfish. No, I'm not. I'm not selfish either. Ignoring female predators and following hate groups like the Me Too movement. This is harmful to all of us. False accusations make it difficult to trust anyone. A lot of women use this. Well, the UK and Australia are really big on this right now. A lot of men want to move out of Australia and Great Britain as well. Where are they going to move to? Somewhere that men actually have rights. Where a man is allowed to show his evidence when he's abused. Instead of being treated like it's his fault and all he needs to do is man up. If he'd just man up, all his problems would go away. If he would just man up. And then when a male victim tries to come forward and speak up, how is he treated by the Me Too movement? I was abused for over a year by Natalie Bollinger and her friends and family. And nobody cared. I was the wrong gender to care. And those who almost sort of cared about my gender and the hell that I have to face because I'm not a good-looking male that you throw yourselves at like $2 hookers. There's people who claim that they understand. There's even women who claim to understand. But do they really? Do they stop to recognize the consequences or the fact that I can't do what they're asking because of the abuse that I'm trying to tell them about? Of course, some people have already decided, haven't they? Having a penis doesn't make me a predator, and having a vagina doesn't make you a victim. Those are just two easy excuses for you to play on.